in person, in people. We're down here at Homestead Park in Thornley for our Sunday morning Qigong. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for watching online. We've got a beautiful session planned today. So first thing we always do in our Qigong class is to start by just warming up the body. So we're going to start, you can do Qigong in shoes or bare feet. I'm only wearing shoes because I don't have a yoga mat to stand on to protect me from the ants. So yeah. No, I'm all good. I'm good because I walk around too. So we're just going to start firstly by warming up from the foot. So we'll just do some nice ankle rotations, just stretching out the bottom of the foot, coming up to the knee, giving some nice knee kicks. Just waking up that whole leg, coming up to the hip. And then we'll swap sides. Start getting things moving. Feeling those little clicks in my hip. Okay. And just some nice big rotations through the hips, loosening up the pelvis and the lower spine. We're just going to do a nice bend forward and a nice roll, loosening up all the vertebrae. Up to the neck, nice head rolls, some shoulder rolls and some shrugs, just loosening it all up, both directions, little circles, big circles. Start to bring the arms in, the hands, loosening up the wrists. And shaking the whole body. Good. We've got things moving. Now we're going to stand still. So the first practice we're going to do today is our Zhan Zhuan. It's a standing meditation where we hold the pose. We use the breath to disperse the tension that starts to arise as we're in this posture. So we're going to start by getting into a nice Qigong posture, which is shoulder width in the feet. If you don't know what that is, just pop one foot there, and where this toe is, that's your shoulder width. So it's not super wide, it's quite narrow. It's more wide for men because they have wider shoulders. We're going to come nice and soft in through the knees. I'm always in quite a deep squat, but you don't have to be. I just don't want you to be hyperextended or completely tense through the joints. A nice hinging at the hips. So we're kind of sinking down, and this idea we sit fat through our hips. So one thing I notice that I do a lot is engage through my glutes when I don't need to. So really bring that awareness in. Are you actually tensing through your glutes? If you are, just let it go. And then when we engage through the perineum, through the pelvic floor, which is the next thing we're going to do, we feel a slight switching on of those muscles, but we don't want anything too tense. Everything just turns on. So we're going to engage through the perineum. So just a drawing up through the pelvic floor. And then that brings us into a little bit of a crunch through the core. But then when we come up to the chest, we're nice and open. So it's not a complete openness. Otherwise we'd be sort of hyperextended through the stomach. We want to crunch down here, but sit open through the chest. You all right, Chris?
Yeah.
Lots of biting ants here this morning. Our shoulders are slightly pinned back, not too far. They're kind of in line with your ear, which is impossible to see here, but kind of get a sense of that's where it should be. Our armpits are open and our hands are just in front of us. Hands are switched on, so fingers aren't limp, wrists aren't limp. Everything is activated, but just gently activated. We're not really doing a lot of work just now. We're going to tuck the chin in slightly. The mouth is closed. The tongue connects to the upper palate in the roof of the mouth. We close our mouth and we breathe in and out through the nose. We are suspended from the crown. So if you can imagine we're one of those marionettes and we're just suspended from here, but nicely upright and engaged all the way through. And this is the posture I want you to bring your awareness back to. When we've been in Zhanzhuan for a while, we're starting to fatigue. We might start to get more of a tilt in our pelvis. We might lose some of that shoulder stability. So really use the breath to bring your body back into posture whenever you need it. Now the breath is in and out through the nose. And when we breathe in, we have a gentle rock forward. So we're just going to breathe in, rock forward slightly, breathe out and rock back. And we're just gently rocking from heel to the sole of the foot. So just practicing that, nicely upright. Just be aware of your posture, making sure we're not folding over, we're not too far back, we're nicely aligned. And just connecting in now with the body, the breath, anchoring your thoughts. Don't let them drift. If you need to close your eyes to take away any distractions, that's fine. We're going to gently open our arms up using the breath to expand them out. So this is kind of what we call balloon breathing. So we take a nice deep breath in and the arms start to separate. So we'll do that together. Breath in and out. Arms stay in that position. Breath in, opening up a little bit more. Breath out. Breath in. And we're in our final position, which is cormorant. Our hands are in line with our middle dantian, so just around our chest. We're not expanding out too far. We've got a nice bend in the elbows. We're breathing in and out through the nose and really drawing that breath down into the lower dantian. So you're going to feel the breath coming all the way down, pushing your organs down and just grounding down into this posture. You might like to visualize your legs with tree trunk roots going down deep into the earth and fully supporting you so that you're feeling nicely well balanced. Your head's not in the clouds. We're fully connected to the earth. And this is a chance for you to just drop in, shed your mind of the thoughts that have occupied it, and just come back to the simple act of being present, being with your body, being with your breath. On the next breath in, we're going to rotate our hands. They're currently in a yin position. They're going to go to a yang position, so simply to that. So breath in, breath out, sink down. We're in Atlas position now. Breathing deeply into lower dantian. Continue the gentle rocking if that feels good for you. You can have your eyes closed if you'd like to. Just really filling your body with this idea of it being strong and solid, grounded. Breathing into your frame, not losing any of this nice strong shape, this nice posture that your body's in. And on the next breath, our hands are going to come above our head and they're going to be pointing down towards our head. So breathing in, breathing out, sinking down. If your eyes are open, keep your gaze soft. Taking a moment to just really lose yourself to your surroundings, becoming one with the wind and the birds, all of the elements around us, the sun. Gently breathing, gently rocking. And we're going to take a breath and then start slowly bringing the hands down the front of the body. So breathing in, breathing out. We're going to do it nice and slowly, so we're going to keep breathing, breath in and out. Slowly, slowly drawing the hands down, breath in and out. In and out. Now we're going to come to either a squat or a fold. If you're coming to a fold, we're coming down to this. In a squat, we're coming all the way down. So keep breathing and rocking and doing the movement that you're most comfortable with. And just hovering over the tops of the feet. We're going to take 3 breaths in and out here. Hands come around to the back of the legs, and we're going to slowly breathe and bring the hands up the back of the body. When they come to your hips, we come around to the front. Breathing the hands up to the sternum. Rotate, push down and up out of your posture. Welcome everyone who's joined us. Thank you for coming this morning. We've just done our first practice, which is Zhan Zhuan, a standing meditation. So if you're the type of person that really struggles to sit there and meditate, which, I mean, I can't do it, but this is a great way to get into meditation because we are using the body as well and the breath. So it's really quite amazing that it just comes into sync if you get those things in alignment. Okay, so today we are going to do the Shiba Shi. So it's actually a series of, I think, 27 moves. Today we're only doing the first 9. But it's a beautiful, slow, lovely Qigong, and I hope that you all enjoy it. So we always start by doing a practice called open up around the kwa. So we're coming into start position, hands in front of us, getting into our posture, so nice and soft in the knees. And we're going to wrap our hands around this kind of barrel in front of us. So we'll start with the move first. So just breathing in, wrapping hands around, breathing out, the hands come back down to lower dantian. So we'll do that one more time. Hands wrap around and then they come back. We're going to breathe and rock through this one. So breath in, rocking forwards, hands wrap around the kwa, breath out, rock back. And one more time, breath in, wrap the hands around the kwa, breath out, come back to lower dantian. And our first move is wave hands over lake. So hands from start position, breath in, breath out. So it's a simple up and down of the hands. Breath in, breath out. And if you're not already rocking, we can bring the rock in. So breath in, rock forward. Breath out, rock back. Make your little postural adjustments. If you can feel yourself coming out of posture, breath in, breath out. Just being careful not to overextend here. We're just coming in front of us. Breath in and breath out. As your breath is going out, you can really ground down into the earth, rocking back onto the heels. Breath in, breath out. And we're going to do that one more time. Next move is embrace the mountain. So we start the same way, breath in, hands come up so they're facing out, breath out, they separate all the way open, breath in, breath out, hands come down. So breathing in, breathing out. In and out. And bringing in the rocking if you're not doing it already. Breath in, rock forward. Breath out, rock back. Breath in. Getting a nice flow in the transition of the hands too. So they're moving slowly between them. We're not just going like this, we're moving slowly between positions. Breath in, breath out. We'll do this one more time. Hands come back to start position. You take a breath here. Then we're going to breathe in and the hands are going to come above the head. So breath in. And on the breath out, one hand comes to point to the left is what I'm pointing. It's going to be your right if you're copying me. And this hand's pointing down, and we're kind of bringing our weight over onto this leg. Breath in, back to the center, hands pointing down to the head. Breath out, pushing it away, bringing the weight over and looking out towards the hand. So we're painting a rainbow in the sky. Breath in and out. If you're a visual person, you can visualize your hand painting that beautiful rainbow as it points out. Breath in and out. beautiful rainbows being painted. Breath in, full of colour and joy, and out. Breath in and out. We've got to breathe into the centre. Breath in. Breath out, pushing down in front of us. Take a breath here. Now for this next one, scoop earth and part the clouds. It's your choice. If you want to come into a gentle squat, you can. Otherwise, you can just do a scoop like this. So from this position, gentle squat and scoop, breath in. Hands come up. As they get to about your chest height, breath out. And we splay the hands open. We're going to take another scoop. So breath in and out. Taking a beautiful big scoop. The breath's all the way out to about here. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Big scoop. Breath out. One more nice big scoop. Breath in. Breath out. Bringing our hands back to start position, taking a breath here. And our next one, floating silk hands. We breathe out and our hands, one hand comes forward, breathing together. And then our other hand comes forward, floating silk hands. So if you like to do a little, I like to move my little fingers. Breath in to center, breath out. Breath in and out. Floating silk hands, in and out. In and out. In and out. Just continuing with your breath, with your floating silk hands. Closing your eyes down at any time you feel comfortable with the move. We'll do 2 more each side. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Push down on the breath out. We're going to come straight into rowing a boat in the middle of the lake. So we bring the arms into a nice big arc. And then they come straight down the sides of the body. The breath in is on the arms extending. Breathe in. Breath out. Breath in. big breath in. Long exhale out. Go a couple more times. Breath in. Out. Just going to bring our hands back to start position, taking a breath here. Our next move, Sage presents a peach. So one hand is going to turn, come to the side. We're going to twist, we're going to kind of look at that, and the other hand's going to sit here just at our hip. So that's the move, and then we swap sides, and the other hand comes up. Okay? So back to the center, breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. If you're not rocking, you can do that with this move. It's almost like we're going in a U shape, so the weight is up on this side at the sole of the foot. We come back to the heel, and then we rock forward on this side, and rock back. We're evenly weighted and distributed in the middle, and then we come to the other side. One more time. Coming back to center. Taking a nice breath here. The next one we're going to do, turn and gaze at the moon. We're going to kind of create a triangle with our hands. The triangle is going to come back down to here, and then we're going to move to the other side and do a triangle there. So, coming from start position, breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Getting a nice twist through this one. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath in. breath in and out. One more time, breath in and out. Taking a nice breath here. The next one, the last one I'm teaching you, is Wind Russell's Lotus Leaves. So we're going to, the breath in, we look at the hand, and then as we breathe out, the hand pushes down and comes back to start position. So we breathe the hand up, we're looking at the hand, we move with it as we breathe. Okay, so breath in, breath out. Breath in and out. Coming back to start position, breathing the hand up. It comes across in front of our face, breathing out. We turn the hand, pushing, breath in. Just watching the hand, breath out. Hand comes back to start position. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in and out. Do that one more time. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Just taking a breath there. Okay. Now you've learnt the whole She Bar She. Take a drink if you need to. We're going to run through that whole thing as one. And I'm not going to talk as much. We're just going to do it and feel into it, because we don't want to be thinking. This is Qigong. Yes, we learn the moves, but the magic happens when we know it and our body's just in flow and we're just flowing through it. So that's where we want to get to. Okay. Everyone good? Let's get into our posture. Hands nicely in front of us. And we're going to breathe in and open up around the qua. One more time. Straight into wave hands over lake. Last round of wave hands. I'm going to move straight into Embrace the Mountain, so starting the same. Last round. I'm going to breathe the hands up over the head. Breath out, painting a rainbow. Last one. Hands come down. I'm going to go straight into a scoop. So scooping, hands come up, scoop the earth and part the clouds. Last one, scooping and parting. Hands come up to start position. Breath in, breath out, floating silk hands. Breath in and out. Hands come to center. I'm going to push down and go straight into rowing a boat. So breath in, breath out. Hands come to the side. Sage presents a peach. Breath in. breath out. One more time. We're going to turn and gaze at the moon. So we're going to travel in the same direction. One more time on each side, breathing in and out. In and out to center. And this hand's going to come straight up. Breath out. Breath in and out. Do one more each side. Back to center, having a little rest here, taking 3 nice deep breaths. And then we're going to close down around the kwa. So breath in and breath out. Do that one more time. Gently bringing some movement to your body. That's our Qigong class. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed doing the Shiba Shi today. It's a beautiful flow. So now we're going to do our sound healing. So find a spot. You can come nice and close here. I'm going to move this one.